There are moments in cinema history when everything changes, when a film doesn't just entertain, but defines an era, revives a legacy, and ignites the hearts of millions. And based on the early reactions coming in, James Gunn's Superman might just be that film. Yes, you heard that right. The early screening for this movie was held yesterday, and people lucky enough to be in those seats are walking out absolutely floored, some even calling it the greatest comic book movie ever made. Before we go deeper into the sheer excitement and wonder surrounding this film, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're as excited about Superman's return as I am. It helps the channel reach more fans and keeps you in the loop for everything DCU going forward. Now let's talk about what's being said. One viewer, completely in awe, described their reaction in just a few words: "Oh my god, this movie, holy shit." That raw, unfiltered reaction says everything. It's not just a good movie. It's an emotional experience. They're under NDA, so they couldn't say much, but that alone tells us how shaken, in the best way, they were after witnessing James Gunn's vision come alive on screen. And if that wasn't enough to get your heart racing, just wait until you hear what others are saying. Stephen D., who has clearly seen his fair share of comic book movies, declared that this Superman is unlike any CBM we've ever seen. He goes on to say that it embraces the comic bookiness of the genre instead of running from it. Every frame feels like a panel out of a comic. It's vibrant, it's bold, it's unapologetically beautiful. After years of grounded, gritty superhero films, Superman proudly breaks free and soars into something magical, imaginative, and above all, heroic. He's not just saying it's good, he's urging people to embrace this version of comic book movies. That kind of passion doesn't come from just another superhero flick, it comes from something truly special. And then there's the comparison that got me genuinely emotional. Another viewer said that Superman feels generational, like Raimi's Spider-Man or Burton's Batman. Just let that sink in for a second. Those films didn't just entertain, they shaped pop culture. They influenced a generation of moviegoers. To put Gunn's Superman in that same conversation, that's not hype. That's legacy being rewritten in real time. People are praising David Corenswet's performance as Clark and Superman as magnetic, calling him charming, hopeful, and heroic. And you can actually see it in the few clips that have surfaced. He brings that duality so effortlessly, a true balance of humanity and godlike strength. His Superman feels new, but at the same time, deeply familiar, like the Superman we've always dreamed of seeing on screen. Add to that Rachel Brosnahan's Lois Lane, who's already being hailed as one of the best versions of the character, and you've got a pairing that people are instantly falling in love with. The visuals, too, are being praised across the board. The action looks explosive. The flight sequences, the heat vision shots, the color palette, it's all larger than life, bursting with the kind of energy that screams, "This is Superman." There's one scene where he's flying through a dimension of glowing orbs and vibrant colors, and it just looks like nothing we've seen in live-action superhero cinema before. This isn't just a visual feast, it's a tribute to the source material. It's James Gunn saying, yes, comic books are colorful. Yes, they are weird, and that's exactly why we love them. This film is also being credited with kicking off a bold new era for DC Studios. The DCEU, for all its ambition, struggled to find its footing. But with Superman, it feels like we finally have a fresh, confident start. And it's not just about rebooting, it's about honoring the heart of the character. Superman is hope. He's inspiration. He's the light when the world feels dark. And Gunn, with his deep understanding of character and emotion, seems to have delivered exactly that. The reactions are not just positive, they're euphoric. Words like generational, magnetic, heartfelt, comic book come to life, and even masterpiece are being thrown around. And for the first time in a very long time, the general audience, critics, and comic fans seem to be united in their excitement. This isn't just a return of Superman, it's a revival of everything he stands for. So if you've ever believed in heroes, if you've ever waited for a Superman movie that truly gets it, your time has finally come. And if this is how James Gunn's DCU begins, then the future looks glorious. Make sure to comment below with your thoughts and theories. And don't forget, please hit that like button and subscribe before you go. It means a lot to the channel and ensures you don't miss out on any updates as this new era of DC unfolds. Superman has returned, and by the sound of it, he's never been better.